they'll have to go ahead and order the food soon anyway, and they're asking if you would like to donate, to send it to the YMCA, and then the memo bar say, what it's for, Christmas food.
Okay. Perfect.
Giving everybody an opportunity to serve.
Awesome. Thank you, Leah. Thanks for sharing that. All right, Miranda.
You might have also seen in the paper last week, I was nominated, or Clay County Podiatry was nominated for Community Partner Award with the Hamilton Center, and I got invited to their dinner last night, and it's a really lovely event. It's their 50th anniversary, so that was the theme of the evening. It was in the community category. It was me and several very mental health specific organizations, one of which was ultimately chosen, but we all got invited up to the stage to shake hands with the director and receive a gift, and it's really neat to be recognized. Sometimes I do practice podopsychology, and so I appreciate that was recognized.
Congratulations. Who else is happy about something? Anybody? Yeah, Chris.
A couple $100 in there, just happy about the Northview Boys and Girls Cross Country Team folks go on the state run Saturday over at Fern Gibson.
I guess I'm happy because I got a new watch and I have no idea how to silence it, and I just pinged my phone, so I'm sorry. But, okay. Anybody else happy or excited about something? We know Jim celebrated a birthday the other day because I saw those pictures on Facebook. Didn't you have a birthday, Jim? Recently? A birthday? You had a big birthday party. Oh, you already had it. It's gone and went. We missed it. Maybe next year. I saw your wife posted a bunch of pictures from a good celebration you had over the weekend. So.
All I can say is I'm not on Medicare yet.
Anything else? Happy Bucks or anything like that? Any announcements that we have? I know Friday and Saturday we had a really good turnout for the food packing and distribution. I do need to know, we have the list of everybody who's there on Friday. If you're there on Saturday, can you raise your hand so you can... Okay. Perfect.
Was there anybody else there on Saturday that's not here? So we had Steve, Mike, and Roger. They were the only ones.
Sounds about right. Okay, cool. Any other announcements for the club before we bring Chris up? All right, Chris, it's all yours. Chris Rogers, everyone.
One quick thing that Roger just said about visitors, which he does have a visitor. Okay.
Forget something.
That's all right. And I have my wife Michelle came with me today too. Well, Chris Rogers joined the club back in 2005. I became the treasurer. I think it was the spring of 2007. And finally now, after 14 years, I'm not the treasurer. I'm president-elect right now. So I grew up in Knightsville, live in Brazil now with my wife Michelle and our dog Max. I graduated from Purdue in 2000 and became a CPA in 2002. And we just opened our own firm there right on 40, Rogers CPA Group, in June of 2020. And also a reminder about the awards night tomorrow. We'll start at 6 o'clock. Our doors open at 6, we'll sign in, and we'll probably start the program and food stuff about 6:15, 6:20 around there, out at the lodge. You don't know where that's at. If you just take 40 east, turn north off of 40 at the Knightsville Flashers, and it's just not 2/10 of a mile north of 40. It's just behind Humble Express there, and there's a sign right outside, so it's really easy to find. All right, my speakers today, are from Gottcha Coffee and Cafe, Mary and Emily Gotch, and I believe Emily's going to be the one speaking. Emily?
I'll just start right here, so I don't go all the way up there, but, we just wanted to talk a little bit about and tell you what our business was. So, Gottcha Coffee Cafe is a new coffee shop here in Brazil. It is actually just about 2 minutes from here, maybe. It opened July of this year, and we've been doing well so far, but we would love to see you all there. We brought some coffee for you to try. We, specialize in coffee, handcrafted, specialty blends. We have brewed coffee, which is what we brought today. And then we also do lattes, cold brew, nitro brew. We also have tea and other non-coffee, non-caffeinated drinks, for if you don't like coffee or don't like caffeine. We also offer lunch from 11 to 2 every day. We're open 6:30 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays 8 to 2. We also have coffee place on Saturdays, so if you want to try something new, that's a great way to try a little bit of a lot of different things. And yeah, we just would love to see you there. Please come in and see us and spread the word. I hope you enjoy the coffee and have a great day.
Where's it located again?
Yeah, so it's right on 40. If you go east, it's I'm trying to think of what's across from it.
What's your address?
623 West National. So yeah, it's in the same building as Kitty Corner Daycare, but they're two separate sides. So, any other questions?
What's your lunch menu?
It varies. So we have specials every day. Today is actually, which you already ate your lunch, but turkey bacon avocado on a bagel. We have salads, soups. Our soup of the week is broccoli cheese soup. And sandwiches, kind of different ones every day. So right now we have our fall menu, but it will change, and we're going to add a couple different things in the winter, and then we'll have like a spring and summer as well.
Do you do your soup from scratch?
Yep. Everything we make.
And do you do like catering?
We don't right now. I don't know. That would be up to the other boss. If she wants to ever think of catering, but right now no, because since we're so new, we're kind of getting under our belt everything we're doing right now. But who knows what the future may hold.
What
Yeah.
were your hours again?
Yeah, we're open 6:30 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then 8 to 2 on Saturdays.
You offer other items besides salads and sandwiches? You have bakery items?
We do have bakery items. We have bagels, cookies, coffee cakes. Really, it just kind of varies. We have a lot of amazing bakers here in the community that bake our goods. So it kind of varies each week what we may get from them. But typically, we always have bagels, cookies, coffee cakes, and things like that. So.
How many can you see? Roughly.
20? Is that what you said? 20. I was like counting the chairs in my head. About 20.
We have Wi-Fi that
Yep.
we can connect to.
Yes, we do have Wi-Fi, so if you want to come in and work on your laptop or get something done, we do have guest Wi-Fi.
What's your parking situation?
So we have parking, there's a parking lot on the side of the building, there's also street parking, and then a little bit of parking in the back.
And how did you decide to open a coffee shop?
Yeah, so I can kind of tell my mom's story because she's the one that ultimately opened it. But she had daycare since I was a very small baby. So I'm 29 now, so that was about as long as she had it. But about 3 years ago, she decided she kind of wanted to do something different. She wanted to kind of expand out of daycare. We joked, because this was prior to when I had a baby, that if she was ever going to want to keep her grandkids, that she needed to get out of daycare and not have kids all day long. But so about 3 years ago, she started praying and really thinking about what she wanted to do with the building, what she wanted to do for the community, and how she could really serve the community and, meet people, give back to the community. So she started praying upon it, and we were actually at another little donut coffee shop in Rockville, and she looked at me and said, "Emily, I think a coffee shop is what I'm supposed to do." And I said, "Okay, let's go." And so kind of from there is where it took off, but it's been a 3-year process as far as renovations. We did have a pandemic hit last kind of also paused some things, but with everything, took about 3 years to get it all put together, and we finally happily opened this July. So that's kind of the backstory of where it came from. She likes black coffee, so she wanted to make sure we had really good black coffee, which the house brew is what we brought for you all. You can add a lot to black coffee and make it good, but you can't have a good black coffee if it's not already good. So our roasters actually come from Indianapolis, so they do our brewed coffee, our espresso, and our cold brew. Anything else you want to know?
What's the difference between an espresso and a latte?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different options, and we help people a lot that come in and they're like, I've only drank black coffee, I don't know what I want. Espresso is pressed, it comes out into like the little shot glasses, and then you put that into like a latte. So a latte has espresso, then brewed coffee is what you guys have, and it's brewed kind of like you would at home, but a little bit better as far as measurements and things. And then cold brew is a cold coffee, and it's actually brewed over time, so it sits and is brewed coldly for about 12 to 24 hours. So when you think about the flavor notes and when you drink coffee, a cold brew can be a little less acidic because it's been brewed over time, where espresso and sometimes house brewed coffee can be a little more acidic because it's that faster brew. Yeah, if that helps.
Totally.
Sorry. It's a little easier if you can like show people. That's the only thing I'm like trying to think about the easiest way to show you, but I didn't bring it with me. So
Yeah,
come see us. Yes, we do. We do have frozen coffee, blended coffee as well. That also we make ourselves. We don't have a mix like a lot of places do. So
you have sugar free?
we have sugar-free, chocolate, caramel, and vanilla. And we also have variation of milks, so we have whole milk, which is what we traditionally use. We then also have skim, almond, and oat if you do not do dairy.
To say my husband gets back into town from work around 4, and he has stopped at least a handful of times at Gottcha Coffee. My
Really?
daughters are into it, and he's gotten different things, and I get a sip of some different
Yeah.
things, and he did some really unusual and very tasty beverages. Where do you get your inspiration, and how did you learn how to mix well?
Yeah, so at the start of this, before we opened this summer, Mom and I and one other employee of hers took a class. The roasters or the distributors we have that we get our coffee from in Indy do a class. So they came and trained us on the different types of coffee, how to use the machines, how to steam milk, and just like all the different aspects of that. As far as recipes go, we have really great employees that have been baristas, so a lot of their knowledge comes in, but really it's just kind of like a team effort of like, okay, what do we want to do for the fall season? How do we want to like create a new drink? And then it's a lot of taste testing and adding a little bit of this. Oh no, take that out. That doesn't taste right. So yeah, that's kind of how the process works. We have a whole fall menu that we have a pumpkin crunch, an apple cobbler. I don't know if you tried any of those. Campfire, which think of like s'mores. That's some of our fall menu. And then right now, actually this week we have Halloween drinks going on that are just kind of fun drinks. One of them's frozen, a couple of them are hot, a couple of them are iced. So yeah, we have a little bit of everything, I guess. So.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Thanks. Have any other questions? I think I'm good.
Nope, you guys get it.
Oh, hang on. Come on. You gotta get the picture. I'm not doing this by myself.
It's only so far before
Yeah.
you'll go.
Right?
She has done the thing I can't do, so I do a lot because his mother.
She does the speaking.
She's my speaker of the house. Speaker of the house.
All right, we've got this little token of our appreciation. It's got the Rotary 4-way test on it, and it's also an hourglass giveaway.
Awesome. Thanks.
Dwayne's gonna take our picture.
Okay. Here, you get in the middle.
You can take that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Dwayne. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna steal like one of those before I leave there. Every time I drive past their place, it always looks packed over there. So that's really exciting to see. And hopefully you guys are having a lot of really good success. And my wife just texted me, she's like, who's the guest speaker? And she's like, oh, I was just creeping on their Facebook page. So looks like I have an assignment to stop by there real soon. So thank you guys so much for coming and sharing about that. And good luck. We know that with the pandemic, everybody's kind of been like, oh no, what's going to happen? And for you guys to take that, that leap to open up a new business during the pandemic, there's a few people in here who've done that. And so we can all feel for you and the stress and the struggles and what's going to happen next type of thing. But hopefully that parking lot stays packed like that. So anything else for the club? Nothing? And I apologize for forgetting the guests. I'm going to lose sleep tonight on that, I promise. So if there's nothing else, we will rise. We'll say the 4-way test, and then we'll see everybody tomorrow. I don't normally say see you next week, but we got our awards tomorrow. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
And then just pretend that I rang the bell. Thank you, everybody.